Jeezy the snowman, I make it winter time. Heard the streets hungry, well it's dinner time. In the state patrol, they patrol the state. Jeezy the snowman, I patrol
still deep in the
way.
game with the cartel.
36 for the 19 front door so she ain't even got a drive. Stacks on deck, fuck what a hater think. Lot of dead white boys, equal money in the bank. CTE is the click that
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Mitch. Today's video, we are going to be putting on a leveling kit on a 2005 Ford F-250 6.0 Power Stroke full drive. So that's all the specs, if you guys are wondering. I'm not sure what years these work for, but they're pretty much all the same. I'm pretty sure it's like 05 like a 2015 I've heard or something. They're pretty much all the same process. All we're going to be doing, I'm just going to explain it real quick. We're going to be jacking up the front axle on like the diff or whatever, jacking it up, and then putting jack stands under like the back end of like the radius arms, I guess, or your control arms. And you're going to set it down, or you're going to keep it up. You're going to take your wheels off, and then you're going to undo your bottom shock bolt, which will be 18 millimeter, and then you're going to undo your sway bar link, which is 18 millimeter, and then you have a 21 millimeter like nut or whatever on the back, which you can use like a wrench, and that'll come out. Then you're going to use a 10 millimeter on your brake lines. That's going to release tension so you can drop the front axle. And then there might be like a few speed sensor things that you just have to like untab it. I'll show you all how to do that, but that's pretty much what you're going to need. So a jack stands, all that. But it should be a pretty easy process. And then, you know, pull the front spring. So it shouldn't be bad. But I will catch y'all when Kevin gets here, and we're going to start, and I'll show y'all what you got to do. Alrighty, y'all. Before we get out there, this is pretty much all you're going to need besides a jack and 2 jack stands. So let me go over this real quick. So you're going to need an impact. I'm just using a 1/2 inch. This is not required, but I like to keep a little tool tray. So whenever I'm taking off bolts, throw them here so they're not rolling around in the driveway or anything like that. A flathead, just in case I need to pop off any clips. Let's say there's a, I'm pretty sure on some of the older F-250s on the radius arm, I've seen before there's like, I think it's the speed sensor or whatever, there's like a line that goes all the way up the radius arm. So in case you need to pop it out and it's a little cold outside, so my fingers sometimes I have a little trouble pulling them out. So if this could help, not required. Now vice grips are going to be for your sway bar link. So on some sway bar links, it's going to be an 18 millimeter bolt and then a 21 millimeter nut on the other side. So you can just hold the 21 millimeter bolt with this 21 millimeter wrench, and then use an impact gun with your 18 millimeter socket. But some, I just use the vice grips so it can be easier. So just want to bring that. Then I have a flashlight just in case I need to see some things. And then here I have 2 impact wrenches just for tools that I have laying around. I have an impact wrench for my 18. And then a socket wrench right here, and then I have for my 18, and then I have one for my 13 just to keep them organized, because like I said, things are always rolling around the driveway and it can just be a mess. And then I have a 21 millimeter wrench. So those things right there is pretty much all you're required to need for the job. There's not really anything else that I can think that you would need, basically, besides a jack and 2 jack stands. But I will let you guys know whenever we get out there and while we're going, if there's anything else we're going to need. I highly doubt it. Also, you need your lug nut key if you have specific lug nuts, or whatever size lug nut. So that's one thing to think about as well. You don't want to be in the YouTube video? Yeah, we're here with Kavan.
What up, YouTube?
We got the bottom shock I was telling you guys about. It's out, and little bolts here and there. So it's slack with the brake line. Good idea, 0.5. And then we did a sway bar link off on both sides. We should have enough slack, but we're gonna drop the jack a little bit. As you guys see, we got jack stands, but we're gonna drop the jack a little bit. This radius arm will go down, and then it'll be pretty much set.
No. Yeah.
What?
Make sure it doesn't get bent.
Yeah, so when we jack it down, we're gonna take our time jacking it down really slow, make sure there's still slack. And basically what's gonna happen is the spring's gonna go over this little bump stop on the bottom, and then we'll pull it out, and he's got a bottom level, which we'll show you, but it'll go right in the bottom. So it should be good.
It should go get here.
Hey guys, we just lowered the jack on the front axle, and then basically the string came down and cleared that bump stop on the top, and we just pulled them out on both sides. Nothing in there. It's kind of scary to look at, but axle's down. Basically, there's an 18 mil bolt right there. We're gonna take that out. This right here is gonna come out. and we're gonna put that new level in there and put that new black screw that came in there. It's like the billet aluminum level, and then we're gonna put that screw in there. That's basically gonna put this up 3 inches, and then we're gonna probably have to lower it down a little bit more so we can clear this in there now, because obviously this is gonna be 3 inches taller, so we're gonna have to lower the jack 3 inches. Then this will line up in there, clear the fitting up here, and it'll be set. So we're gonna do that. Since I just explained it, I'm really not gonna show you too much because we kind of have to do it all at once, so don't really have time to. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll catch y'all once we get the spring line back up in there, jacked up, and then I'm gonna show you guys what all we gotta connect, which would be the swivel link shock, and that's really it, honestly it. Alrighty, y'all, we got these springs back in there with the level. So basically put that level, come with a longer bolt. You can see that new bolt in there. And what's up? We got a broken wrench. What you gotta say about that, twin?
It's gonna cost you some money.
Blow job and a pack of Mountain Dew?
I don't think so.
But yeah, we got that in there. Springs all aligned. Just gotta do it all at once. And then hopefully you have a couple other people. Shocks in there. Hey. But save our links in there. Show you the other side. So now all we gotta do now, that's how simple these levels are on these trucks, is this sway bar link and shocks. So now we're gonna put these brake lines in there. So we just put that one in, 13 mil. We're gonna put all these in and then do the other side and then throw the wheels on there. Hey, y'all, we just finished this shit. Just gotta throw the wheels on there. We got the level, everything. He's about to start up and turn it. Make sure we're good. He's got a little exhaust on. He said he's gonna delete and tune it soon. Shit sounds good though. Here, go crank it to the left. Yeah. So this side looks good. We got plenty of play. You keep going. Are you full crank? Plenty of, okay, that one's a little, all right, hold on. How's that side look?
Good on this side.
So,
Still got slack and everything.
this one over here is a little tight. Yeah, this one's a little tight over here. So that's it. Okay, so he doesn't have custom brackets, so it's gonna get loud here in a second. Oh, no, he doesn't. So, see, we changed this bolt out and just put that one in. Now he's got a little bit of slack here. He's turning it so he can feel how much play he's got. So that one over there is snug. So they're gonna take a look over there. But this one's got play, so this one's a little tight too. Let's see. What are we gonna do about this? I guess we're gonna have to get some brake line extensions. This one's really snug. Alrighty, y'all. Finished up. Had to do a little modification to the brake lines. I think Kevin's gonna have to buy some brake line extensions at some point, but we got the torque wrench here. Brand new gear wrench, torque wrench. It was like 250 or 300, something like that. Got it for Christmas. First time using it. I'm gonna use it on Kevin's truck, so it should be good. I don't know if that's specs or whatever, but electronic. His truck is 165 foot-pounds. Just turned off, but that's what we're gonna use. So we're putting the wheels on, and then we're gonna drop it down on the floor. That way, you know, there's you know, the wheel's not spinning, so we can actually torque it down. So we're gonna get these torqued down, and then we'll see what it looks like after. Take it for a little drive around the block, and then we might come back and tighten the U-bolts down, or remove the blocks. But we gotta look at his U-bolts first. So might take the blocks out, have a little lean rig. We'll see. Do it. Take it. Hey, just torqued him down. Cav's about to pull it up a little bit so he can pull the chocks out. Then he's gonna put on the e-brake. We're gonna jack the front, or jack the rear end up, chalk the front wheels and all that. See, it sounds pretty good. That little exhaust is good on there. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna pull the rear block. So should have a little bit of lean. We'll see. I'll show y'all how big the rear block is. Rear block, pretty much, we're gonna jack it up on the trailer hitch receiver, real high with the brick on top of the jack, and then we're gonna jack up the diff with a smaller jack to relieve pressure. We're just gonna play with it, and then undo the U-bolts, pull the rear block, and then line it up, set it down, and we'll be set. So there's a little nipple on the rear block and the leaf spring and all that, so gotta make sure we line that up, but we'll be set. This thing around the block, let it settle in. The salt's crazy, bro. Holy cats.
Turn it to a full tilt.
Feels good. Don't even feel too bad. You probably gonna have to get alignment though.
My shit was already cooked before, so probably.
It feels a little big, I'm not gonna lie. Where's Jimmer's at?
Is it sitting?
It's this
It is. That's.
Alright, y'all, now we're doing the blocks. Got all the U-bolts done right now. Got a
How many
couple.
YouTube subscribers you got?
Like 1.3.
My uncle's car.
Dude, they're pretty sweet, I'm not
That's my
gonna lie.
grandpa's. And then this is my. Sounded like she was cammed for a second.
It did. That shit don't sound bad at all. Alright, y'all, next day. Just put the rear block back in. Ended up not cutting the studs or anything. Thing's sitting right though now. He is gonna pull the rear block, but he's gotta find some smaller U-bolts. But yeah, last night we had a little problem. Aligning the front axle today just popped right in place for some reason, so we all good. Oh, look at the baby. But she's sitting purdy. Might go get a couple clips maybe. Take it around the block because the block or the rear end's got to settle a little bit. So once we come back, it'll once it comes back, it will settle down. So it might be a little loose. So we're gonna probably tighten that down maybe a tad after the spin around the block. It is coming down, bro.
Dude, this shit's fried.
You can't see. Dude said he's gonna do a few donuts. Let's see it. The blocks are a little rough to do. Usually they're pretty easy, but we were having a little problems, like some issues with relining the axle up last night, so we did take a break. Like I said, I know this is the third time saying it, but we took a break, and here we are today. Kavan's all the way down there. I'm recording him coming out, get some videos. Here that boy comes. Roll back. It just slides so easy. What the hell? Ooh, the curve. Not gonna lie, y'all. I thought he was gonna slide in the snow and just tap the curve or something. But we wanted to test it out, make sure the blocks are good. So I guess they must be doing good. Like nothing, bro. Holy shit. That thing sounds good though. That was a good ass video. Damn. Again, bro. He's just...
What a rack. Fuck.
Curb over. Holy shit. Oh shit! Yeah, we make it. Oh my. Holy shit. Alrighty, y'all. Alright, guys, we just left Kavan's house. Finished up everything. Everything's good. We torqued him down. Shouldn't really have any problems. The only problem that he may have is if they come a little loose just from them, you know, settling in. So he might have to do that on his own, but not bad at all. Quick little install, reinstalling the blocks. He's gonna buy some smaller U-bolts and pull the block so it has a little bit more lean. But yeah, besides that, everything turned out good. He's happy with the product. So yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next video, which should be me pulling my wheels and tires off my truck today. I'm not 100% sure, but we're gonna be doing that and installing some new LED lights. So I'll catch y'all in the next video.